Hello everyone and welcome to another InstaForex daily market analysis. For today, I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I will speak about Bitcoin, dollar index, gold market, crude oil, and NASDAQ 100. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. And what we can see here is that market is basically in a coil process, in a consolidation, and market is building. Like you can see on the hourly time frame here that we have a more like a symmetrical triangle pattern that in creation, let's say, an eventual breakdown, if market can break to the downside towards 1.0840. So if market can clear below this pin bar low and hold below, there will be a chance for a bigger drop from my perspective, and at least for the market to even try to attack the 1.0775, which is the previous week low. So to have fully like a rejection and of this resistance on the weekly, but we need a confirmation for that. So pay attention to the potential downside breakout of this coil process. Speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, we had one pretty much climatic day, like 2 trading days ago, and there was a close near the high. But the very next day, which was yesterday, we have like a reaction to the downside. This is not particularly a good sign for the upside continuation, and there is a chance for the market to fill this gap and get closer to the rising 10-day moving average. So there is a chance for market to trade lower towards 67,500 mark. And on the hourly time frame, as you can see here, there was a rejection of the 50 bar moving average on the hourly, but then there was another retest. So I see the potential, especially if the market can re-break the 69,000 mark, there will be a chance for that downside movement. And of course, in the weekly time frame, we're just around this key resistance mark. So if we can see the bigger sell-off, that can be like a double top on the weekly time frame, and this will mean like a potential for the bigger downside movement in the next midterm horizon. On the dollar index is basically holding well this 20 and 50 week moving average. It's trading just around the 10 and let's say the declining 10-day moving average, but we have a coil in the last couple of days. So if we can see the break of 104.85 and hold above, there will be a chance for a rally towards 105.45 or even towards 105.70 mark based on a daily time frame. So pay attention to that potential scenario. You can see here it's pretty much coiling on an hourly, but eventual break above this resistance and hold above can be a very, very good sign for a further rally on the dollar index. This will also mean that the gold potentially trade lower because we have quite a big rejection of this all-time high, this pin bar high. And you can see here that on the hourly, seems like market is getting ready to trade lower. Similar to the euro, we have like this symmetrical triangle on the hourly. So eventual break of 2,400, 405 and hold below can be a good, very good sign for a drop towards 23.70 mark. And then, yeah, 23.86, let's say, and then we have a 23.60 mark. This will also mean that we can have potentially like a double top if we can have a bigger sell-off this week, and we can have potential double top on a weekly time frame. Next market is NASDAQ 100, and what we can see here is that we have pretty much extended market. We had an all-time high around 18,750 mark. We have more like a 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row. Market is trading higher at this point, and now the price action and the volume and what we have here, it's not that confirmative for the further rally, and we are trading pretty good distance relative to our 50 and 20-day moving average. So the chance for the market to get closer and fill this gap between the relative to the 20 and 50-day moving average is present. Price action is not that confirmative, so we have something like a wedging that is building on an hourly time frame, as you can see here. So this can lead to eventual sell-off and eventual re-break of 18,450 and so on and so forth. So for the market to get closer to the rising 10-day moving average at least. So that will be all for this InstaForex daily market analysis. Have a good trading day and speak to you soon.